What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Deja, welcoming you back to Clockwise Crypto, where we bring you the latest crypto news and show you how to make money in the crypto space. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification just so you're alerted every time we drop these videos. Okay, so on today's segment, we're gonna talk about Bitcoin and what it's been doing from last week. Okay, all right, so stay tuned. Okay, so before we jump into our stories, I want to take a look at the crypto fear and greed meter. Okay, so right now, today, it is sitting at fear. And it was sitting at fear yesterday, and extreme fear last week, and extreme fear last month. So pretty much what this means, when it's fear, it means that a lot of people are afraid to invest in the crypto market. Okay, when it's greed, it's a lot of people are coming in and jumping in. It's a lot of transactions going, well, not a lot of transactions, a lot of people putting money into the crypto market. Okay, so right now it's like a little fear. People are very skeptical, and given how the market has been moving in the last couple of weeks, I understand why. All right, so I just wanted to let you guys look at this. All right, so jumping into our first story, I want to talk about Bitcoin. MACD signal flips bullish for the first time in 17 weeks. All right, so Bitcoin recent price has rise and created a bullish candlestick. And it seems that the long upper wicks from earlier this year are finally over. I hope so. Now, the currency is currently slightly below 41K. All right, but 42K is a key resistant area that was first established in 2018. Okay, so this level right here was first established in 2018, and this is where the market is right now. Okay, so besides the bullish candlestick, another important sign that suggests higher prices is a green bar in the MACD. Right here, it's now showing green bars. Now this means we can expect an increase on our investment soon because its growth rate is relative to normal levels. Okay, so if you guys are invested, just look for your investment to start increasing. Now, the technical indicators show that Bitcoin is expected to increase in value. The RSI 50 level spreads fear and uncertainty in the market, while the MACD has nearly crossed over into positive territory, meaning it's optimistic about the future price movements. All right, now the last time this happened, prices went up even further and now sits at an all-time high. It's possible that we might see a similar move soon, so keep your eyes on this, okay? I'll definitely be following this. And as you also can see, so last week when the price was right here, I said that I was hoping it was more likely going to break above this trend line. Let's look at it on a 4-hour chart because that's where I did my analysis. All right. So let's see, get this chart right. All right, so it was right here, and I was saying, okay, want it to break above here and then retest, which it didn't retest right away. It actually just shot all the way up to this resistant level. Okay, came down a little bit, tested it again, and then shot back down to this support level. And now it's testing this, which is good because it's also testing our support level. Our trend line, and it will soon shoot up. So let's keep our eyes on this, and we'll follow up on this later on throughout the week. All right. So on to our next story. It says Bitcoin friendly Portugal welcomes the refugees from Ukraine's crypto sector. All right. So the invading army of Russia has sent millions fleeing to other European nations, and Portugal is no exception. Now, despite being hundreds of miles away from conflict zones, the Portuguese authorities have recently simplified procedures for the Ukrainians who want protection in their country. Now, 13,000 people have applied since last week alone. Okay. Now, the Portuguese government is embracing the blockchain and cryptocurrencies with open arms. They have a 0% levy on profits from private crypto investments, which means that when these gains aren't the result of professional activities, they're exempt from income tax. Okay. So, some foreign nationals can also benefit if their pension plan has been taxed at 10%. Now, Valentin Soto, a software developer working on the crypto based metaverse game called Amber in the Western Ukraine, left his home country with two of his colleagues. Now, they are now hoping to continue their work from an office in Lisbon, although it has been challenging for them to find apartment accommodation and permanent accommodations. All right. And also, Maria Yart, I don't want to say her, Yartikaso. Let's see. Okay, yes. Maria Yartosika, a crypto worker from the Ukraine escaping the war, will be able to keep her job even in Portugal, as she has an employer who is expanding their business into the country and supports refugees like Maria. Now, Maria stated, I have many colleagues here which are helping me legalize my documents so that I can stay. So hopefully this will be a permanent. All right. So in Ukraine, Bitcoin is becoming the new form of currency for people who want to avoid the Russian president. All right. Now, as violence continues in the Eastern Europe and war becomes more likely every day because Russia doesn't seem ready or willing to stop their aggression against neighboring countries just yet, the citizens there rely heavily on cryptocurrency donations so they can continue funding military defense measures while solving humanitarian problems at home too. Now, with the recent influx of refugees, Portugal has seen a population that is now home to around 40,000 Ukraine citizens. Okay, now this makes them rank third among all the foreign groups residing in this country. So we'll keep an eye on it and see how, I guess, this week's end with in Portugal with all the Ukraine refugees. Okay. So moving along to our next story. All right. It says Relay supports UNICEF by donating proportion of Bitcoin transaction revenue. All right, now with a mission to improve female representation in the tech industry, Relay is tackling the problem head on by providing education for girls from an early age. Now, the donations will help UNICEF create schools and provide teaching materials so that they can stay focused on their studies instead of being married off or forced into prostitution at such a young age. All right, now in response to escalating the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine, Relay will be donating money and product supplies for UNICEF's efforts that are focused on providing safe water, hygiene, healthcare, education, and safeguarding children. Now, Bitcoin has become increasingly popular in the charity sector as it offers many benefits such as Bitcoin's decentralization and security, which can afford smoother access to funding. One benefit is that by holding Bitcoins, there could be a potential for significantly growing donations since they're not tied down like other fiat currencies. Now, Realize revolutionary new way of doing goodwill change the world and reward you for it. Okay, now this innovative charity app allows users to refer other people who also get a small reduction in fees when they use your referral code while benefit when they use your referral code while donating up to 50% revenue from every opt-in transaction. Now, no cost of risk passing on the transaction, just an easy bonus that keeps going with more donated money than ever before. Now, with this move, Rely wants to help Bitcoin become more positive in its impact on our world. Okay? So, moving on to our next story. Australian Senator proposes landmark Digital Service Act. All right, now the Australian Senator Andrew Bragg opened an Australian Blockchain Week conference with a bombshell proposal that he hopes will lay down some groundwork for what's coming next in this country. Now, the proposed Digital Service Act is aimed at harmonizing crypto market licensing, custody, DAOs, debanking, and taxes. Now, the aim of this legislation will be to protect consumers against malicious operators in the digital currency space, while also promoting innovative with new rules that promote efficiency within these industries. Now, in his keynote speech at the conference, Senator Bragg outlined that four main pillars that guide our work. He explained our organization neutrally principles will enable us to regulate critically and responsibly with resources from around government while maintaining innovation through technology broadness. Now, all without sacrificing excellence or accountability. The Australia senator has been a vocal opponent of the DAOs and their ability to avoid taxation. Now, he claims that they are an experimental threat to the tax base because currently there's no way for governments or citizens alike who may be victims in these schemes. The DSA is calling for the government standards to help distinguish between retail and wholesale organizations. Now, these would include access to audit assurance services as well as disclosure of information from the DAOs themselves so that consumers can make better informed decisions when purchasing products or assets through them. Now, with the recent findings on the blockchain traffic firm Elliptic, it has been revealed that some individuals are holding cryptocurrencies, but Senator Bragg stated that they cannot serve retribution because Australia's digital currency exchange laws. Now, this lack of jurisdiction was the motivation for making new proposals that will sanctioning people from taking advantage and avoiding punishment to crypto regulations. All right. So, on to our final story. All right, we're going to talk about how Live Finance suffers smart contract breach. Okay. Now, the crypto sector is in the abyss of embarrassment after yet another ransom attack. Now, this time, Life Finance suffered a small contract breach that has left them open to hackers who are looking for easy prey among unsuspecting traders with little knowledge about what they're doing online or how serious these attacks can potentially get. Now, the cryptocurrency sector continues to be in a state of chaos following yet another instance where scammers have been targeting traders with their schemes. Now, this time around, Ally Finance, which is a decentralized finance protocol for cryptocurrencies, has suffered from an attack leading them to a smart contract breach, which allowed hackers access into hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of coins stored by users on these platforms. Now, the hackers managed to cart away about 600,000 worth of tokens from close to about 30 wallets. The attack occurred at 2 a.m. on March 20th, and more details revealed that 10 different types were taken, all because they had already approved Leaf Finance beforehand. Now, the team behind the platform discovered a widespread theft and announced that they will be shutting down all activities to limit the damage. Now, the hackers had stolen a whole bunch of tokens, including Audience Genesis Project, which is valued at about $30 million. Now, the Leaf Finance Protocol announced that it had already sent back the funds to some wallets involved after hackers stole nearly $600K worth of crypto. All right, now the company said they patched up their breach area and they are now safe for business. Now, after stealing all those tokens, a malicious actor exchanged them for Ethereum worth close to 600,000. Presently, they are still in an unknown wallet, according to Leaf Finance. Now, the company has announced that they will be reimbursing 13% of the total funds, which is about 80,000. Now, they have also offered an angel investor deal to those who were affected in the exchange for the LeFi tokens under certain conditions, like other DeFi platform participants. Now, this move helps reduce any adverse effects from hackers. Now, LeFi Finance has contacted the hacker to return the funds with a reward for discovering their bug in their system. Now, the attack comes after an announcement that there will be an audit in days, and many companies are performing it also. So, got to keep an eye on this. And this is why I always preach to diversify your money in your crypto wallets. Don't keep everything in one wallet because of situations like this. Unfortunately, it does happen, and some wallets can be hacked, or wherever you store your crypto, it can be hacked sometimes. So you don't want to keep all or the bulk of your crypto in one wallet. You want to diversify over different wallets, okay? So that's what I would get out of the story. Well, that's all I have for today. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Please leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think, what you guys thought of the video. Also, give me a like, a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.